I'm Karl Marx and I approve this message.
Revolutionary gaming commentaries, retro games, shitty games. This is Max Toys!
What is up, you guys? This is Mark Stoys. My bad, I meant to say hello, comrades. Way to be less formal. Today I have something special. This is Superman 64, the game that Machinima considers, or said that, they said this is the worst game ever, and I think they did a vote, and so basically, E.T. on the Atari 2600, the game that was literally buried in the middle of the desert in New Mexico, they said that that game was not as bad as this game. Now, I don't know if I'd agree with that. I've never played E.T., but from what it looks like, I think that game's probably worse than this. But I'm guessing if I played both, this would probably be number 2. And rightfully so, because this game is a fucking piece of shit. It's horrible. But, anyways, to start things off, you're greeted with this screen that says you can't save the game because there's no controller pack. And basically, Nintendo, for some reason, their memory cards for the N64 go on the back of the controller instead of on the system, which I always thought was really inconvenient. I'm sure there was some purpose to it, but I never understood it. So I won't be able to save my game, so every time I want to record a video of me playing this, I'm going to have to get to that level, pause, and then start recording. So that's going to be a little bit of an inconvenience, but that's alright. But what I don't understand is that it's a cartridge-based system, and you could save directly on the cartridge, like on Majora's Mask and on Ocarina of Time. You could save on the cartridge, which is, and same with Mario 64. You don't need a stupid, like, controller memory card. I have an expansion pack, so maybe that's what it is. But even with the expansion pack on here, I still can't save the stupid game. Well, that was my little rant on that. But let's get started with the actual game. So Superman starts off by saying, there's no time to waste. And you know what? Superman's absolutely right. Because you only have 1 minute and 30 seconds to do this level. Now, I'm pretty decent at this game, although I'm doing not so well on this recording. However, I'm able to beat these levels. But this game, it was released 14 years ago. So this game was a Superman game, rated E for everyone, obviously. It was made for kids who, like, look at that. I missed 2 rings right there, so maybe I'm not as good as I say I am. However, this game was made for kids, and honestly, I'm almost 16 years old. Well, I'm 15 and a half, but I had trouble playing this at first, and same with a lot of other people. So it's just ridiculous, the amount of time they give you to, fly through all these stupid rings with the controls, like how it controls too. Like, this game is almost impossible. These first few, little stages are kind of easy, in my opinion. Other people will say that they're not. Sorry, I'm kind of gassy. I mean, not fart, but, burping. Anyways, so these first stages are kind of easy. You really start to get, annoyed, though. After this stage, there's this one fucking level where you have to carry a cop car to the end of, to this goal, and it's really hard because the controls are horrible, so, it's a nightmare. Anyways, I'm gonna provide some fun facts. By the way, I'm not gonna pretend like all of my stuff is original, because it's not. This game has been done to death because it's so legendary for sucking. But there's only 5 people who watch my videos anyways, so this is more for them and just for fun. So first of all, I need to give these facts. I'm gonna credit these facts. I forgot his name. I'm gonna look it up right now, because I'm recording this audio after I played the game. So let me look him up really quick. Let me, because some guy interviewed him and I need to give him credit. And let's see, Superman 64. I think it was Proton John S.A. I think that was him. Although I'm not quite sure. Let me look him up. Anyways, what I was gonna say is that sorry, I'm getting sidetracked here. I just don't want to. I don't want to pretend like all this stuff is like my own knowledge, because it's not, and I need to give people credit. Basically, this game is awful because it's almost unfinished. Because the developers, Titus, or as the angry video gamer calls him, Titus, they were not okay. They said that they were. This game is about 10% of what they envisioned, what they're, you know, what they wanted Superman 64 to be, and honestly, yeah. I mean, look at it. It's flying through effing rings, and picking up cars, and fighting off shadows. Like, really? But the reason why they claim that they weren't able to make this like a really awesome, you know, free roaming Superman game is because of the limitations by their licensors, which is, you know, DC. They said that they did not want Superman to be fighting real people because they thought that, I don't know, they promote kids to beat up people, I guess. I don't know. So that's why they're, hence the virtual world crap. This is, you know, he's in a virtual world so that he doesn't beat up real people. Also, the whole, like, kryptonic fog or whatever, that's what they say it is, because it's like the whole town is covered in kryptonite. Oh, but it's because they, you know, they weren't really able to, I guess they didn't have the technology. I'm not saying that the N64 didn't, because there were games that could render really far objects, but this game couldn't. I'm guessing this was a low budget game or something, but they weren't able to, you know, they just didn't have the capability, I guess, or the money to program stuff to be far away, I guess. I don't know. So that's really stupid, but they say it's kryptonic fog, which, you know, like, I guess I'll let that slide, I guess. Here, I'm trying to find that fact. Hold on.
There's no time to waste.
Okay. So I can't really find it. Yeah, I can't find it. But you guys can look up Superman 64 on YouTube and look at all the other videos of people playing this game. And I think it's either in a review or something, but there's one guy who actually interviews the developer, and that's when the guy says it was 10% of what he envisioned and that DC's like limitations. So check that out. I'm not stealing his idea. I don't want to. I was just trying to give some fun facts. Yeah, so anyways, I just wanted to give him credit. Angry Video Game Nerd credit because his video is freaking hilarious. Silent Rob because his video is hilarious. And this is just a playthrough. This isn't a review. This is me trying to beat the game. So let me know if you guys like this, by the way, because if you want me to make more videos on me trying to beat the game and like actually trying to, you know, beat all the levels and stuff, let me know so I can make them. If you guys don't like this or you guys find this, you know, playthrough boring, let me know also so I don't have to keep playing this game and I can review other crappy games. But anyways, yeah, so let me know either by liking or disliking the video or commenting. Just don't write stupid shit like, oh, this is so gay, oh, you know, like all that, you know, you don't need to write that. Like, I already know, like, if you guys, you can just say, like, hey, not a big fan, you know, go back to doing Star Fox, which I will. I just wanted to do this for fun. Except it's not fun, you know, I mean, just for shits and giggles. So basically, my game glitches out here which is nice because this is the level that I have the most trouble with. So I get to retry it a bunch of times. I don't know what happened here, but it like glitched a bunch of times, so I was able to replay and not have to do that stupid ring level. But the problem here is I couldn't figure out the controls at first because I start flying, right, and then I just stop. Like, Superman just, like, literally stops in his tracks. Like, oh, look at all these, like, missiles and stuff flying at me. You know what, I'm getting tired. Let me just stop and, like, get hit by missiles. It's so stupid. Like, the controls of this game are ridiculous. So, luckily, I have all these retries, and I think this is the one that I actually get it. Yeah, no. I think it's the next one. But basically what I figured out was, I don't know, it's not this one either, because it took too long. Or maybe it is. Nope. It took me a while to figure out the controls, so I mean that's why I kept failing this level. But yeah, not much to say there. And then also, I wanted to say, I really wanted to record how pissed off I was while I was playing the game. This is the one where I beat it. But I wasn't able to because I couldn't get Audacity to work. And maybe that's just because I'm a dumb fuck and I don't really know, like, how to use it that well. But I tried then just doing a voice memo while I was playing it, thinking I could just export it to my computer and then drag that into the timeline on the editor, but I couldn't for some reason. Like, I mean, obviously it was a 15-minute long voice memo, so it wasn't able to go onto my computer, so that's really annoying. But so right now this is like post commentary, like after I filmed this, so not as good as I wanted it to be, but you know what, like, that's alright. I'll do that next time. Anyways, yeah, so this is the one level we actually, well, the one level up to this point, I guess, that you actually get to fight people, but they're shadows. Like, what the, like, it's so stupid. And it took me a while to get on the ground because the controls are all messed up. Look at his punches, it's so dumb. Like, this is so bad. The graphics, like, suck. It looks like an Atari Jaguar game, like, honestly, like, it's so, oh, hi cat. My cat just jumped up on my couch. Yes, you're fighting shadows. Why? Because they don't want you to beat up real people, so you have to beat up shadows, of course. So dumb. Anyways, more ring levels after, which is really just, I mean, I've had it up to my, like, freaking, I'm done with ring levels. Like, they're so boring, so monotonous. Yeah, like, honestly. Anyways, there's one point here where it cuts out, it goes to black for a little bit. I don't know why it does that, but, bear with me there, I'm sorry. Like, I'm still figuring out the dazzle, because, yes, I got a new capture card, that's why you have audio now, and the picture's probably a little bit better. Then again, you can't tell because, Superman 64 has horrible graphics. But anyways, now that I have my dazzle, I'm able to record audio, so that's really nice. But I'm still figuring it out. So there's a part here where it just kind of goes to black for a second because it didn't put all the clips together in one. It kind of like put it into two different things. So like the last 15 seconds of the video, it goes black for like maybe 2 seconds. So I apologize. Anyways. So we're at 13 minutes, almost 14 minutes, so the video is going to end, like, at 15 minutes, because, I don't know, it's going to take forever to upload onto YouTube if it was, like, 20 minutes long. Anyways, this level does not make any fucking sense to me. Like, I don't know how the hell, first of all, it says Lex wins, which is ridiculous because it looks like there wasn't a time limit on there. So, like, that really, like, pissed me off. And then also, like, how the hell doesn't give you any freaking instructions on what you're supposed to press, but how the hell are you supposed to, like, freeze those tornadoes? Like, you saw me pushing, well, I mean, you didn't see me pushing the D-pad or anything, but you saw that Superman started to do stuff, and then there was, like, a gauge on the right side of the screen but I wasn't doing anything. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And I looked up online, and the answers were pretty shitty. Like, it did not really give me any kind of advice on how to beat it. And then I think I figured out that you have to, like, by the way, yeah, here's where it blacks out for a couple of seconds. But it just had a horrible explanation. I, like, could not figure it out. So, anyways, the video is about to end. Please let me know if you guys like this video. I'll make more if you want them. Subscribe, like, comment. Love you guys. Later.